Demands on Colorado's roadways are continuing to change. One way CDOT adapts to that change is by installing roundabout intersections. Let's learn more about these intersections and their positive effects on the traveling public. So why does CDOT install roundabouts? Why do they work for certain areas? How do they improve traffic flow? Why are they considered safer for specific intersections? Well, to start, the roundabout is designed to greatly reduce the amount of time needed to get through an intersection, as well as reduce safety issues that come from traditional intersections. CDOT's main objective is to improve traffic flow and increase safety. Many factors lead to the decision to install a roundabout, whether at a new location or replacing a traditional intersection. Traffic volume, types of vehicle traffic, complexity of existing lanes, as well as crash data all play an important role in deciding what type of intersection is needed. Roundabout intersections can improve traffic flow over traditional intersections because vehicles can continue to move without stopping. All vehicles yield to traffic on their left instead of having to stop at a light first. Roundabouts allow free-flowing turns when entering and exiting. Roundabouts also help improve safety. Since they prevent left turns across oncoming traffic, crashes are reduced. When crashes do occur, they are typically less severe than crashes in traditional intersections. All of these questions are important, but most importantly, let's learn about best practices for driving in a roundabout. There are different variations based on the number of lanes coming in and out of the intersection. There may be dedicated right turn lanes, the addition of a third lane, more entrance and exit options, and different sizes of the roundabout. Let's take a look at the most basic one-lane design. When you approach the roundabout, read signs and roadway markers to help you navigate. Check crosswalks for any pedestrians. Yield to any pedestrians waiting to cross. Note, cyclists, you must adhere to traffic laws when sharing the road. Drivers, you must treat a cyclist as another vehicle if they are riding on the road and treat them as a pedestrian if they are walking their bicycle on crosswalks. Before entering the roundabout, you must yield to approaching traffic on the left. Do not stop completely unless existing traffic prevents you from merging. You are now presented with all options to go right, straight, left, or back the same way. Once you are clear to proceed, merge into the roundabout lane. Maintain a consistent speed in the roundabout and do not stop, as that may increase your risk of a crash. To alert traffic of your intentions, please use your turn signals when changing lanes and exiting the roundabout. Depending on local ordinances, using a turn signal when exiting may be a requirement. Now, let's move on to a two-lane design. When you approach the roundabout, you will see the signs and road markings show more options depending on what lane you choose. Make your choice of what lane to be in before approaching the yield. Always watch for pedestrians and bicyclists using the intersection. Starting with the right lane, approach the roundabout and yield to existing traffic. When you enter, you will have the option to take the first right or to go straight. Take special note that roundabouts can vary on exit options, so pay attention to the signage and road markings. Next, let's look at the left lane options. When entering the roundabout, you will have the option to exit all except the first right turn. That being said, each lane needs to watch each other's position, as both can simultaneously exit the remainder options. If you need to change lanes, do so only where the roadway markings show it is permitted. Here are some tips to help improve your travel experience with roundabouts. Give large trucks and buses extra room to maneuver. They may need to take up more than one lane. It is best to not stay beside large vehicles, as you may get caught in a pinch point or blind spot. Always plan ahead by studying your route to your destination. Use signs and road markings to help your decisions. Share the road with bicyclists. Caution when pedestrians are present. We at the Colorado Department of Transportation are always looking for innovative, safe, and cost-effective ways to improve our roads and bridges. The roundabout intersection is an example of how we are working with our local partners to improve your mobility around town and find smart, cost-effective ways to get these projects funded and completed. For more information on construction projects in your area, please visit cotrip.org for weekly construction and maintenance schedules. Click on the alerts link and sign up to receive updates on the areas or highways of your choice. Log on to codot.gov/programs and projects for active construction projects in your area. Check out our traveler information page to get the latest on roadway alerts and restrictions. Check out CDOT on Facebook and Twitter. You can also dial 511 from anywhere in the state for current road conditions.